Did some say I was only justified in giving this prize if I wore my Seattle Seahawks jersey? Here it is. All right, my number 3 Seattle Seahawks jersey. All right, so this is the 2016 the Tanis Award for Best Picture. 2016 film Barbershop: The Next Cut. Today is Friday, 20 February 2026, and here I, Tanis Sheeher of Seattle, reveal my 2016 the Tanis Award and my movie-going picks for Best Picture. 2016 film Barbershop: The Next Cut. It's a business movie. When I was, if I'm recalling correctly, Barbershop, the original, came out with like Ice Cube in it. I think it was a while ago when I was growing up, and that was actually one we watched. This was 2016. I went with my grandma Connie, and there was part of this where, like, you know, I saw it. I was going to visit her, just me and her. It was 2016 during one of my school breaks. School/work breaks, and you know, to see Barbershop on the list of movies that was out, and I was like, oh my gosh. There's a theater by her house. Maybe we could see this, like, because I grew up with it, but I didn't necessarily. They stopped making the Barbershop movies, and so like the rest of my family didn't. They liked the movie, but not enough to see it in theaters. And so I was like visiting my grandma, and she's like, "Well, do you want to see a movie?" And I was like, "Barbershop: The Next Cut," you know, that kind of thing. But was I that forward? Anyway, so we went and saw it, and they did such a fabulous job of making the movie fit with the times, including kind of like social movements and how they percolate and like actually come into existence in social media and that kind of stuff, and how people from different social stratums can be integrated into a business model for a barbershop. And then I think for me though, perhaps the biggest one was it had a male and female cast, and what I really loved about it was, and so I choose my awards to be the greatest of all time, each one, and this is no different. This is one of those things where I have a buzz cut. No, I don't wear makeup. But that doesn't mean people have to be like me. And this is one of those ones that I just like is so pendulum, like on the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of like final product. It's glammed up. There's extensions. There's dye. You know, the hair is intricately worked and stuff. And I'm like, a buzz cut. A buzz cut I do myself. I don't even go to the barbershop. At least currently. And so, this is one of those ones that I'm like, but it's so well done. And people are like, and I'm like, it's about the culture, it's about the tradition, it's about the ritual of going in and caring about the final product and whatever that may entail. And so there's a bit of like, this is like one of those ones where I'm just like, don't pick a fight on this, because, and it like, and they're like, so I'm like, you know, it's not, it's a dedication to final product. It's the same, just different, you know, a different final product, but the same kind of heart, if I'm allowed to speak of myself like that. So this is one of those ones where I'd say it retains, I chose it for retaining cultural integrity of the barbershop and the use of the barbershop and how it is part of a culture and how one presents oneself socially, but also in terms of like who they are and identity. So I can, this is one of those ones where I'm like, this is my pick. These are the Tanis Awards. My movie-going picks. So that's the 2016 the Tanis Award Best Picture 2016 film Barbershop: The Next Cut.